Moments ago, one of two NYPD officers shot last night in the Bronx was released from the hospital. Fellow officers and Mayor-elect Eric Adams clapped and cheered her on as she was escorted to a car, while the suspect remains in critical condition. CBS 2's Lisa Rozner is live in the Belmont section where the confrontation unfolded and has the latest on the investigation. Lisa.
That's right, Andrea. This is still a very active scene here, and we are just steps away from the Bronx's Little Italy. But as I said, cops are still here looking for clues. I want to show you the stoop where this all started last night, just after 8 p.m. Police this Thanksgiving morning looking for shell casings on Beaumont Avenue near 187th Street after 9 shots rang out just after 8 p.m. last night.
It's alarming. It's concerning. There's so much that's changed in the last year and a half right inside this block.
Police say someone called 911 saying the 23-year-old man on a stoop had a firearm. 2 cops in uniform approached. The commissioner says in seconds they were in a gun battle.
As the male officer opens the front gate, he's speaking to the individual, and he immediately says, "Can you take your hands out of your pockets?" And as he takes a step towards him, the individual stands up, the gun comes out, and the shots are fired. It all happens within a second.
The commissioner believes the first shot struck the female officer, who immediately returned fire. Exclusive video shows cops rushing to the scene to help her, followed by the male officer being escorted from the scene. The suspect is in the hospital in critical condition. One of the officers took a bullet to the arm, the other was shot in the leg.
What strikes you as you watch that video is the speed in which it happens and the no regard for human life. You have 2 New York City police officers at 8 o'clock in the evening on Thanksgiving Eve walking up to an individual in uniform on a Bronx street, and immediately that individual takes out a gun and starts shooting. If that doesn't tell you, we have to take a second look.
Police say the suspect has been arrested several times before, including issues involving a robbery, a weapons charge, and narcotics. The gun, police say, is stolen from Georgia. But a man who lives in the area says the suspect is known in the neighborhood as someone who doesn't bother anyone, and he is upset over the situation.
It was just him cussing them out, telling them to leave and all that stuff, and they were like, "Oh, you ain't gonna do nothing. We gonna lock you up every time, every chance we get." They would just threaten him out.
And again, the suspect is in the hospital in critical condition. He is expected to survive. The investigation is ongoing. Live in the Belmont section of the Bronx, Lisa Rozner, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Lisa.